So in today's video, we will be talking about certain facts related to Mahabharata and Lord Krishna. The first aspect that we are going to talk about is you must have heard about it. Like Lord Krishna said that don't worry about the result of your actions. Just keep on doing your actions and don't ever care about your result, what you are going to get after doing this action. Don't worry about the results. Why is it so? What is the reason behind it? And you need to understand the standpoint with which it said. If you're not going to understand the standpoint between the fact which is said by somebody, you're not going to get it completely. So here in this sense, it was said in the sense that you must be very much committed to the action, that in the back of your mind it must be like that result is going to be for sure in your side. That is for sure. I'm going to get the result. It is absolutely sure. I'm 100% sure. That's why I'm so much committed in this action. Because I'm so much committed, I'm going to get the result. And that's why I don't worry about the results. Because I have confidence in myself. I have faith in myself. I will give my best. It is possible that you will do eventually some mistakes, but you will give your best. You are too much committed to it. You are too much focused into it. You have no distractions. And talking about distraction, if we are having distraction, if somebody is or something is distracting us, how to avoid that? Be completely honest with yourself. Have that realization. Realize, sit alone for a few minutes and watch out what's going on. Observe the mind, unbiased, unbiasedly. What's going on? What is it that you want to do, and why you are not capable of doing it? Why are you not doing it? What's stopping you? Nothing is stopping you. You will see it. Realize it. Take time to understand that. Eventually, the distraction will wipe out by itself. Be completely focused in your work so that you do not need to care about that. That was first aspect. Then the next one is related to law of karma. We say that if we will do good karma, it will eventually come to us in the future with positivity or something that will give value to us in our life. It is similar but little bit different. Let me explain it. The law of karma is if you do bad things, anything from from a small magnitude to a big magnitude, however big it is or however small it is, if you're doing something bad, it will eventually go into your mind. It will affect you negatively. If you're doing something negative or something bad, it will have an adverse effect on your mind and eventually in your thought process, in your character, and in you. So in order to avoid that negativity to go into your roots, you need to do good karma, good actions. Because at the end, this game of life is related to your mind, is dependent on your mind. If your mind is not healthy, if your mind is not on its best, it is not, if it is not on its highest, if it is not on its peak, on a positive peak, you're going to lose it. You won't be conscious in your life to handle the stuff as you want to do. You won't be able to do it. Be conscious. And how can you be conscious? By keeping your mind healthy. How to keep your mind healthy? Do good deeds. Observe what is satisfying you, not what is giving you a pleasure. While attaining pleasure, at that point of time, you're getting that little bit of happiness, not actually happiness, but that pleasure, that temporary pleasure. But after that, you're having guilt in your mind, which is nothing but a suffering. So you cannot avoid that suddenly or at once. You need to slow it down gradually and increase the positive side gradually. And eventually, you will be out of that trap. I'm trying the same method. I was trapped in something which was affecting my whole life, my academics, my day to day life. But inculcate something positive or something which will give you satisfaction, not pleasure, which gives you satisfaction and happiness, calms your mind, mind, strengthens you. You will notice that instead of doing something kind of pleasurable or something that you don't want to do, something you're doing to pleasure, and instead you are doing something which is like doing your actual work, improving something, you are exercising, you are learning something, you are spending time with your parents, you will have a great amount of satisfaction. You will be satisfied, and you can observe if you do this. Practice. You can walk out for a few minutes outside. Just sit alone with you and observe what is going on in your mind. Don't try to control anything. Don't try to force your mind to do anything. Just observe unbiasedly. Watch out. Slowly everything will be cleared. Observe what is going on. Slowly increase this positive changes in your life, and you will eventually see that you are getting out of that trap, you are getting out of the distraction. You'll have a satisfied life. So that's it of that aspect of Mahabharata. Not actually Mahabharata, of Bhagavad Gita. But Lord Krishna speaks about many things. This was one of it. Let's talk a little bit more about meditation. Dhyana. What is meditation? People say that they try to control thoughts. Thoughts cannot be controlled. You cannot control thoughts. And if you will try to do it, one is trying to do it, if one is trying to control it, the reverse will happen. The thoughts will take control over you. Just sit and just watch. The more calm you will be in handling that, the more easier it will be to deal with your mind. Be as gentle as you can with your mind. Otherwise, reverse will happen and you will get trapped. And you won't even realize that you're getting trapped. Try it with few minutes, little bit time, and increase it gradually. And if you're motivated like that, yeah, I will do 1 hour of meditation regularly from now, you are again trapped because you cannot do it because you are not capable of doing that. You need to realize that. Like in the starting of academics, students are very motivated that yes, I will do this, I will do this, I will score this much of marks in the end. They are highly motivated in the beginning part of their preparation, in the beginning part of their academic year. But as soon as time passes by, weeks passes by, their motivation is again back to normal. They are back to normal. And again they need more motivation that yeah, I cannot do it. Backlogs are increasing and so on. Because if you're not capable of studying 1 hour and you have started doing 3 hours or 4 hours, you will go down. Because biologically you're not capable of doing that. And if you're forcing yourself for doing this, your mind will reject this all the reaction that is going on in your mind. And it will uh, be treated as something which is boring. It will be like a process which is very boring, and your mind will hate to go again into that. Because if something is very interesting, then only your mind is attracted to do that, not boring one. So if you are forcing yourself to do something which you are not capable of, your mind will treat it as something like boring. It is a boring process and it will hate to go into that again. So if you're doing something, start it with low amount. If you have not done it in the past, observe your capability, what you're capable of, and start with that and increase gradually. And reward it. That is, I did it. Reward yourself with something that you like and observe the satisfaction, how satisfied you are, how free feeling you are, how that state of mind which is there after doing something which is actually that you need to do. What is important? And if you do something important, which is important for you, it gives you a great sense of satisfaction, a great sense of happiness. And I like it, I enjoy it, I see it as that, I follow it like that. And it gives me a great amount of satisfaction, happiness. And if you start to be happy in your tough phases, in the things that you don't want to do, because the most important things are that which you don't want to do, you are procrastinating it. Be your best version. So that is okay. We started with meditation. Sorry. So eventually, yes, it was worth saying that example that if you have not meditated even a single minute from now, you must start it with minutes. Start it with 5 minutes. Sit alone and try to be conscious of whatever is going on around you. It may be some sound, it may be outside noise, it may be your breathing, it may be your heartbeat, or anything. It might be feeling your body. Just be conscious and be conscious of the consciousness which is observing it. And eventually, you will see that your mind is becoming stable. It won't happen that thoughts will be controlled or you will go thoughtless. Because if there is mind, there's going to be thought. just like there are eyes, and you are seeing something. That's how mind is. This mind, you're going to have thoughts, you're going to have thinking process. But how effective are those thoughts? How good are those thoughts? How effective is your thinking? That's all that matters, and it will improve if you will be consistent in your meditation. So that's it. I think for today we will find some interesting topic, more interesting topics in this regarding all this. Life is not tough. It's you who is making it tough. There's an easy way that you need to see. It is tough at first to go in that way, but the moment you will enter, everything is good.